So, a dear friend of mine, hi Kathy, my St. Paul classmate, suggested that I undo the mop strands and loosen them up for a fuller beard. Let's try it. I am loving this already. Oh my gosh. Seems tedious. Just remember what I've been promoting. Crafting is therapeutic, is a way to relax, it's calming, it's an escape from everyday hustle bustle. It's just a time where you sit back, relax, and give your mind a break. You know, you're not stressing about work, you're not stressing about the kids, you're not stressing about a schedule. It doesn't take any major thought, and you just let your mind go and relax. You know, just you're thinking about doing nothing. You're sitting in a comfortable chair and you just sit back and you're just looking at each strand and you're just unraveling the strand. You know, therapy talks about thinking of something calming and soothing and practicing that so that when you are in a stressful situation, you can visualize that peaceful place in your mind. And the more you practice visualizing your peaceful place, the more common it becomes, and it becomes a habit, and you can automatically go to that place in stressful moments. So this is excellent time to just go to that special place and practicing imagining what your special place is. I'm big on beaches, water, sunsets. So my peaceful place is always going to be oceanside. Sand, the sound of the tide coming in and coming out, the sound of the water and the tide, that feel that you get when your toes touch the sand. And it's a nice warm day in the Carolinas. The sand is so warm, and you just, when you step into it, you sink a little bit and you can just feel your foot just go into that warm sand. For me, that's a comforting feeling, just relaxing and comfort. Then you think of the seagulls flying overhead and the little squeal that they make. And you know, the ocean has that smell. It just has a certain smell to it. I don't know, depends on where your ocean is that you're at. That smell may not be so pleasant. Let's just imagine a nice, pleasant seaside smell of the ocean and fresh air. Depends on what time you're hitting that beach. Let's say we're on that beach and we're taking a walk right before sunset, and you're watching the sun go down, you know, and the coolness is starting to break some of the humidity in the air. Oh, I'm liking this place. All right, so you say that you're not an evening beach walker. All right, well, let's switch it up. Sunrise, right? We're on that beach and we're walking, and the sand feels a little bit cooler from the night, and you feel the wetness. Your foot is sinking in the sand, and it's dim out, and you look across that horizon and you just see color starting to form across that skyline where the sky meets the ocean. And you just slowly watch the beautiful colors as they change as the sun rises in the sky across the horizon. Ooh, yes, that's a happy place. This is what I'm talking about. So, you know, you just gotta find ways to make you happy. And the crafting gives your mind that ease, that comfort. And what's awesome about it is that not only do you get a release from accomplishing something that you created and you're like, I did that, I made that, this is me, I did this. And also I completed something. You know, at times we get so busy, we got so much going on in our schedule. Like me, if you saw my studio and all the projects that I have in there that I'm gonna start and I'm working on, you'd be like, girl. But when you finish and you complete one of your projects, that feeling that you get, oh my gosh, it's just a natural euphoric feeling. So to know that you actually created something and you finished the process from beginning to end, that in itself is a release. I guess for me, career-wise, becoming a nurse, that's in my profession, that was my escape from my daily realities and the stress, going to work, because I can concentrate on somebody else who had a need. And you can go in there and center yourself around that person's needs into tending to your patients and giving them what they need. You know, doing a med pass, completing the med pass, and you know that they need that medication. You know, starting your IVs, and you know that this IV treatment is going to bring them a better quality of life. It's working towards making them feel better. Doing treatments, you know, a lot of nurses like, treatments. No, I mean, for me, going in and doing a treatment and seeing that healing process is the most satisfying thing ever. And to know that, wow, this is how it looked, and you can see it slowly shrinking. You can see the infection going away. You can see healthy skin coming in. And all those things to me is how you find satisfaction in your everyday grind. So those are just things from a nursing perspective, but just think about your career. Work can be stressful, but de-stress it. You know, like those examples I just gave in my work and what I did to make it exciting, a challenge. It took the stress out of it. And you're so focused on your work and delivering that quality care, I'm not thinking about the everyday stressors that I got going on at home and things I need to get done. You focus in on your trade, on what you do, and focus on the positive in it. And don't look at it as, oh gosh, I gotta go hit this clock again today. No, for me, it was like, I couldn't wait to go hit that clock. I am big on music. I would pick a song of the day. A lot of times you'll see on my page, I don't do it as much as I used to. But I'll pick a song, and that's my grind of the day song. That's what gets me through my grind. You know, I have that song playing in the back of my mind, and I have a smile on my face, and I greet everybody with a smile. Had a person ask me one time, a co-worker, it was another nurse, and she was like, you know, nobody can be that happy. You just always come in here with a smile on your face and always smiling. There's no way anybody's life can be that perfect where they're smiling all the time. No, but I made a choice. And the first thing that happened to me today is I woke up and I was breathing and I had another day of life to live. And that's my first blessing from God. Every morning, I have another opportunity. I have another day to live, to enjoy my family, to my kids. And that's your first blessing of the day. You wake up. So that's my first reason for smiling every day. And secondly, you put a smile on your face, and it's like a mirror. People look in that mirror, and the majority of people see that smile, and it's an automatic reaction. You get a smile back. You know, living up north all my life until I moved south, you know, you get people, you smile at them and say hi. They look at me like I was crazy. You move south, and it's more common in the South. I hate to make it a north-south thing, but it really is more common in the South. You greet people. You greet them with a smile. The majority of the time, you're going to get that smile right back. You consider yourself to be a mirror. So whatever you decide to put on your face is going to be the reflection of what you receive for the day. So part of making your day great, put a smile on your face. Doesn't matter what's happening in your life. Put a smile on your face. Find one, fake one. And you know, sometimes you have to fake that smile. You fake it. You don't have to be your situation. You don't have to look your situation. A lot of times, because me being out of work for medical reasons, I'm not able to work. I get up every morning and like I'm going to work, hit that shower, fix myself up, get dressed. I'm not going anywhere, but I am not going to look my situation. Alexa, stop. Sorry about that. You know, dealing with pain, chronic pain every day, living with that is a beast. But I'm not going to let that beast take over. I have my moments, absolutely. It's why I go to therapy. But some of the things I do is that I don't have to look my situation. I don't have to reflect my situation. So, you know, you look at me and how I'm dressed and how I carry myself, I may not feel anywhere near 100%. But baby, I'm not gonna look how I feel. And that's just a promise to myself and that's some advice my mother gave me after my youngest child was born. And my husband and I came to visit her, and she looked at me. She said, "Oh no." She said, "Get your purse, get your stuff, let's go." I said, "Let's go." She said, "Since when do you stop wearing makeup?" I said, "Well, my husband likes me natural." She said, "Let me ask you a question. When you met your husband, were you natural?" I said, "No." So need I say more, ladies? It's nothing wrong with natural. And I tell you, the pandemic has me to a point where I don't wear makeup like I used to at all. The only thing that I do on a daily, I don't wear mascara anymore. I don't use foundation. I have a little tri powder that I have in there, and I do my brows because I have none. I want to do the microblading, but anyway, I do my brows, and that's it. I put a little powder around my brows and my eyes just to brighten them a little bit, and a little blusher, just a neutral color blusher on my cheeks, just to give me a little bit of color, because when I'm not in the sun, I need a little extra color. I'm not blessed naturally with color. So, and that's it. I really don't do the makeup, but I still keep in mind that you do that little bit you do to make yourself look, you know, fix your hair, hit that shower, act like you're going somewhere, even though you're sitting in the house doing nothing. You know, it'll make you feel better. When you sit in the moment and you allow yourself to not pamper yourself, you make yourself feel down. So you have to do things that keeps yourself in a positive moment. And self-care is everything. And self-care is all about health as well. A lot of people, just a simple fact, a lot of people don't realize your dental care can affect your heart. So Google on that. I'm not going to go into any details. But I mean, even as simple as your dental hygiene plays a part on your health. So Google it, look it up, learn about it. So I'm just babbling on, but I'm not thinking about anything stressful. I'm in the moment and I'm just going through the motions and I'm relaxed. I still get on my jammies. And that's it. And enjoy my conversation with you. If you ever have any questions out there about the different projects that I made, please reach out. You know, if you want to know where you can find the items, you know, like this one, everything that I used is from the Dollar Tree, except for the vase that I picked up from the Goodwill. So the hat is Goodwill, the knit hat. The nose was a pin cushion that I painted. I hate the quality of my camera. One of these days, it's just my phone camera. I am going to either get out my good camera or figure out something so I can get you a little bit better videos so you can see the true color, because it dulls out the color. You can't really see the color, but you can make this gnome any ethnicity just by taking your white and brown acrylic paint to the desired color and just mix it in a container of your choosing. And depending on what shade you want, you could add a little pink in it, whatever you want to do to get the shade that you want. And so, of course, my gnome he's a black gnome. And so he's got a pretty brown nose. He's got a pug nose like mine. And I just took the Christmas holly that you see is just a combination of one of the silk flowers I got from the Dollar Tree and just stuck it in the hat just to make it more festive. And then you can see in the vase, the lights that are in there, Dollar Tree. So this project right here was very inexpensive. The vase you can get at Goodwill or any of your local thrift shop. And most thrift shops you should be able to find a vase that you can use for around $1 or so. So we're looking at this $2, $3, $4, $5, $6. It's a $6 little project that you know, my mom and those are like, I don't need anything to sit around the house. Okay, well, if you don't want this to sit around the house, this is really cool if you work at like a senior assisted living facility and you have seniors that like to craft. This is a really easy, fun project that they can do in no time. I mean, you got a vase with lights that you put in there, take a mop and do what I'm doing now, and I'm loosening up each strand of the mop to give a more fuller beard. Have them paint the pin cushion to whatever color, and put the hat on, put the pin cushion on, and stick the Christmas holly in the hat, and you're done. So, I mean, it doesn't take any time, and it isn't something that's a high skill set. This is also great for grade school projects, you know, for to sit your kids down and do something. These are all projects that you can do in less than, this is a 15-minute project. You can make it go a little bit longer, but it doesn't take more, really, it's not even 15 minutes to make this. Go back and look at my video and see how easy it was to put this together. The only thing that you got to do is just paint the nose and let the nose dry. And I just did it the night before and let it sit out and then put the gnome together the next day. And that is it. So check out my other videos for other ideas that you can do. So if your family's not big on receiving all your wonderful craft projects, do it for yourself. Add a little something for the holiday. And it's just fun. And like I said, it's a stress release. It's awesome. So it just adds a little something different. Gnomes are big this year. So here you go. Make your own. I'm all about the other thing. Oh, it's another one too. Like I do some decorating as well for events. If you have an event, and I know Mari has a band concert coming up, and I'm decorating for the event. These are nice add-ons just to sit on your table if you're decorating for the holidays, just to have something cool. I am going to show you all in a later video what I'm doing for that event. But like, I'm having a candy cane table. So this is something cute if you want to have, like, even for your Christmas gathering, just to sit on the table, next to the dessert table and put this on there. It looks absolutely adorable. If you do, what's really good is in your crock pot to make the cider, and you add the homemade spice pack in it using a coffee filter, and you just add some allspice in there, whole allspice, and a cinnamon stick. Put it in the coffee filter. turn your crock pot on and pour your cider in there. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And to have hot cider and sit this on the table by the crock pot with your hot cider, and your guests can come and help themselves to some nice hot cider. And you can sit your gnome next to it. Kathy, this is awesome. I'm loving this look. Oh my gosh, this is such a fuller beard and I'm loving it. It changes the whole look of this gnome. Yes, I'm here for it. Well, anyway, I'm just going to keep going and undoing this. I hope you enjoyed the chat. Please, anytime, just any of my little things I come up with, I look at a lot of different things that are being done out there on social media, and I try to put my own spin on things that I see people doing. Sometimes when you're a crafter, your eye can see something a little bit different. And so I'm not the only crafter out there. I just try to put my own spin on some ideas that are out there. Some of my ideas that I actually created and thought of myself. Others, you can go out there, you can search other crafters and see ideas, and then do what I do, find a way to put your own spin on it. But I hope you get some good ideas for content for yourself and projects for yourself. And always feel free, comment like Kathy suggested me doing this, and that was awesome. So any other crafters out there would need ideas, want to share, let's do this. All right, take care. Bye. I'll show you the finished product.